Take two. Welcome back.
Take two.
Yeah,
that's what my mother said.
Yeah, leave two. Welcome back to Twin Terror. Blah, 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 blah.
Take two.
Welcome back to Twin Terror. I'm Gary.
And I'm David.
We can't even tell ourselves apart.
I know, it's so tragic. Can I borrow your bright blue glasses?
That would be amazing, but you would only be able to see.
I would be so stunning in those glasses.
Yes, you should probably get a pair.
I wonder if I did that if Michelle would know the difference.
She would know the difference.
She would know the difference. Quality cannot be hidden by blue glasses.
Anyway.
What are we going to talk about today?
Well, we're going to talk about the IG.
IG?
It's like the OG, but the IG.
Does the IG stand for instant gratification?
It does not.
Oh.
Nor does it stand for individual groups.
What about ignominious giraffes?
You keep stealing my giraffe one.
I do. I like giraffes.
Introspective gerbils. Richard Gere when you need them.
Oh my goodness. That was a rumor. Yeah, we're going to talk about Inspector Generals.
Inspector Generals?
Yes.
What do Inspector Generals do?
They inspect generals, in fact.
Oh, wow.
They line them up and they look at them.
That or they initiate and conduct independent fiscal management audits, inspections, and investigations of district government operations.
Do Inspector Generals look at things like, fraud and grift?
Yes.
Oh, well.
So now you know why Trump doesn't want them.
Yeah, why would you want something like that?
So, if you've been following the news, Trump apparently sent an email out on Friday because that's the brave way to fire somebody is over email.
That's all class
basically
right there, baby.
Saying he no longer needs the service of 30 inspector generals. Now, there is a law basically saying that you have to give a 30-day notice to Congress before you can fire an inspector general. That's just the way the law is written. So Chuck Grassley, of all people, who's been a big proponent of inspector generals, now has got his Irish up because Trump is just discarding the very people who would do independent audits of corruption
in government agencies.
What could possibly go wrong?
I can't think of a single thing why you would want those people around.
It's just, yeah, exactly. This Trump administration, one of his main goals, besides getting revenge on a bunch of people, is going to steal from the government with both hands. If you think trying to steal the Lincoln Memorial bust, or the Lincoln bust, I'm sorry, it was his apex moment. He's going to go for the freaking Lincoln Memorial.
I was going to say, man, the whole memorial?
He's going to back up the truck. They're going to pull the memorial down. You'll see it hidden in Mar-a-Lago with a sheet over the top of it.
What was there? There was something there before.
Exactly.
It's like, when you're looking at like pictures of the neighborhood, you're like, they move a gas station or they replace a store. Like, what used to be there? I have no idea.
Okay, so Gary's going to start this reading off.
Yay,
the energy around Trump removing the inspector.
Why would he do that?
Why?
I think he is just trying to save money. That's my
clearly not grifting at all.
Cost savings. No cost savings.
Because obviously Trump would only hire the best people who would never ever steal with both hands from the coffers. That would be like setting up a charity that was a fraudulent charity or a fraudulent university.
He would never do either of those things.
Of course not.
He's our favorite president.
Yes.
So this is for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah,
right?
well, yours is.
Okay.
Mine's hard-hitting research.
Okay, so foundation of the reading. So why is Trump doing this? Is he doing this to save money and provide justice, or is he doing it for the grift? He's doing it to save money and to provide justice. Look at all the money we're saving. It's all for justice.
They provide such little benefit.
Yeah, here's your severance pay. And and here are the big coins that I'm going to get out of this. David is now inspecting our refrigerator to see if there's any Diet Cokes, and sadly there are none. But
just grab me something to drink.
I got you a nice Pellegrino.
Cottonmouth, and I haven't been drinking alcohol.
Oh, that's tragic. Hopefully that streak ends today. The cross is the emperor. The challenge is the emperor. This is what he wants to do. This. The challenge is that there's actually rules around this, and even though you have some presidential immunity, there are still rules that you still need to follow.
You just hit the nail on the head there. You know why he's doing it? Because there are no consequences for him doing it. What are you going to do? It's a presidential order. He's criminally immune.
Yep.
Thank you, Supreme Court. This is all on you.
So the energy underneath it, why would he do something like this?
Jesus.
Seven of Swords. Of course, there's so much things that of value I need to run off with.
I'm just going to say, I misspoke earlier when I was saying the Lincoln Memorial when I meant the Lincoln bust.
No, it's the memorial.
It's the memorial. I was going to say, you know that saying, he'll steal anything that's not nailed to the floor? He'll take the stuff that's nailed to the floor. He'll steal the floor, too.
Yeah.
Oh,
how's he going to get the Washington Monument home?
The corruption never stops.
In the past, the Ten of Wands, he's got a lot of things to do. Many things to do.
It's like Santa getting the sled filled up before he leaves. All the hard work is done.
Yes. How am I going to get all this stuff home? Yeah, it's like, when we used to go over to my sister's house on Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve in our house.
Hit the thing about like 5 times to go 50 seconds ahead.
Yeah, if you want to skip that, if you want to skip the anecdote. Christmas Eve in our family is a big thing, and that's when we're exchanging the gifts between the family members. And my sister only lives 2 blocks from us, but we'd have to take the SUV over there because it would be stuffed full of gifts from my parents and from my siblings for the kids. And you couldn't just walk the 2 blocks because you had too much stuff to carry home. So we'd have to actually drive the damn SUV there for.
Yeah, pull those wagons.
So that's what Trump's doing. He's back in the station wagon up to the White House. He's got a lot of stuff he needs to
I
get.
will say the IG's probably made things really difficult to grift.
Mm-hmm. How dare they?
Exactly. They make life hard.
Current energy is temperance.
We'll just make less of them. I know.
Yeah, so if we have fewer of them, I could get away with a lot more. Current energy is temperance. This, as Dave mentioned, Senator Grassley is a very big proponent of Inspector Generals, and he will probably have enough pushback, and I imagine there might be enough Senate pushback to maybe alter the course of this a little bit.
He has to follow the law, but what we end up doing is just putting in acting Inspector General or something like that, stuff that'll be loyal to him. And
well, that's kind of what I'm concerned with.
Yeah.
I don't want to bias the reading, but I could totally see where he's going. The whole loyalty pledge, right? The overarching energy is...
That's fine. I would use that as Chuck Grassley. It's like, whoa.
Overarching energy is the Eight of Wands. The information is coming out fast. Trump is trying to move on this very quickly. I guess he can't wait to start the grift. Lesson to be learned is the Fool card. Yep. Hey, we're on a new journey. We are going down paths we never even dreamed we were going to go down. And, I mean, when has this even ever been an issue for anybody? Mm-hmm. But there we are, about ready to step off the cliff.
He's not a very healthy or long life, so he's going to have to steal as quickly as possible.
I suppose so. Oh, outcome. 10 of Swords.
I had that card come up yesterday on my reading on the intelligence agencies.
So I wonder if this means that Grassley's going to put an end to this
nonsense. I think
nonsense.
Grassley's going to put an end to this nonsense.
That it's just, you can't... You're making a political case out of something that has nothing to do with politics.
Yeah, this, I would say watch this space. Well, not this channel. We should always watch, but
yes,
watch this situation and see how Congress handles it.
Yeah, this
is an early test of will they comply in advance, or are they going to fight this?
Yep.
One of the Inspector Generals said, "I'm showing up to work on Monday. You can't fire me. This is an illegal order. I suggest you go talk to the White House counsel about this." And that was a message to Trump. Mm-hmm. So I don't think, at least, and the Inspector Generals, typically speaking, the personality that you want in there are folks that are freaking bulldogs. Mm-hmm. They are like pit bulls on pork chops. Mm-hmm. You don't get the wishy-washy nice guy type thing. you get the folks that look you right in the eye and you wonder if, like, does anybody love you? Did you ever never get a hug as a child? Type of thing.
And if there are any Inspector Generals watching our channel,
Yeah.
we mean that in the nicest way possible.
I don't know. They probably wear like a badge of honor. I wish my mother was a pit bull.
On a ham hock.
Okay, so
I had
how will Congress react?
Yeah,
to this?
there we go.
Will Congress push back?
Push back.
Push back. Okay, so taking new actions against they're protecting the money. Wait a minute. You don't get to just do what you want.
Well, it's not just it's things of value too.
Yeah, but they're going to bring up all the things that inspector generals do. They're going to take action on this, and it's going to be quick. Gary had that as overarching card. Mine's the underlying thing. They're probably already taking strong, fast action. We don't see it yet. Again, you're 4.5 days into this thing when he pulls this maneuver out. They didn't have to wait very long to see if Trump was going to be a rabble rouser.
Maybe you should stop and think about this.
Yeah. Even Trump's ardent supporters are going to look at this like, wait a minute, the ardent supporters will be behind them, but the not so ardent supporters are going to just look at that. You can't just do this.
That's interesting because I had the temperance card there, and you've got the Two of Pentacles, which is about balance, which is temperance is about balance.
Sure, they're going to look at this like, no. They see the grift for what it is. Overarching energy. Trump's not going to get a lot of support on this. There might be some resolution or something like that. I think they're going to push back on the floor, coming up with announcements like, you cannot do this. You may be a king, but we aren't necessarily. I don't think they're going to comply in advance.
It just, okay, so I'm going to take a different spin on this.
I don't blame you, because the other spin could be, hey, we could look at the money.
Well, that basically the last two cards here, Trump works his magic, as he always does, because he's the emperor, and then my 10 of swords would just be he gets his way, and that's the end of the IG, those 30 IG positions.
Yeah.
If you want to read it that way.
Probably what'll end up happening is they're going to pare down the number of firings.
I suspect so.
Yeah. Trump won't get to just block fire. Like some portion, like a third of them will be fired, but he's going to have to go through normal channels in order to do it. Because there's nothing wrong with firing these people. But if you're going to do it, you got to follow the rules. I mean, they set up the rules for him to do it if he wants to do that.
Well, okay, I'm going to rephrase that just a little bit. There's nothing wrong. I mean, there's nothing illegal with firing them. There may be a lot of things wrong with it.
They've given the office of the presidency the ability to do the actions Trump is doing.
Yes.
But you have to go through proper channels and follow the rules while they do that. And, then you're going to have to appoint new folks to it. But guess what? While the position's not manned, that's when the grift begins.
Yeah, it is. I'm sure the senators would like to understand what is it exactly. What's your rationale behind letting them go?
Yeah,
and then you're going to replace them with Trump loyalists. I mean,
right.
Yeah, there's more to come.
It's just corruption. It's just corruption 101.
Okay,
just start with the small corruption and work your way up.
Okay, so I'll give one more shuffle. So, is Trump
one more shit? Will you?
Yes, I shall. Is Trump doing this just for the grift? Will the grift begin? Oh, what do you got there?
My grift card.
Oh,
yes. That literally is one of my meanings for that card is grifting.
Grifting. It's just creative grifting.
Of course, it's always that one card I pull up, right?
Yeah.
This card and the double card are like the only two. I've got like 72 cards, and these comprise 60.
Yeah.
Those cards.
Dave's always since I'm not throwing it. Dave is always like, the damn Page of Pentacles.
I hate the Page of Pentacles. Rip that card up and pull it out of the deck. But
he's really tired of pulling the Page of Pentacles.
The card. Now, I will say the card could be bent, so therefore it always works its way to the top. But my deck is pretty.
It's pretty square.
It's pretty square, man. There's no you don't see a big
except for that little. Shh. That must be the Page of Pentacles.
We don't talk about that card.
Okay, so is Trump going to try and take advantage? Is he going to try and put loyalists, getting rid of these people to put in loyalists?
I don't know why you bother throwing.
Oh, well, we've got agreements.
That sounds like a yes.
Yep. This foundation is 2 of cups, making agreements.
You should just stop while you're ahead.
Yeah. The challenge is the Knight of Swords. He wants to move as quickly as possible on this. Because, they haven't... I asked David, what's the rationale behind it? And it's like, well, there wasn't any given. It's like, okay.
Money doesn't just steal itself,
Underneath it, okay, the Empress. It's all about the bountiful harvest.
Yep.
Okay, I'm beginning to think that Dave's probably right. There's probably something of value that he's trying to get, and he's been probably stewing about it for the last 4 years. Just sort of thinking about it, kind of like Smithers when he thinks about Mr. Burns.
It wouldn't take much to whisper in his ear that the IGs are part of the deep state, and then if you get rid of those IGs, then the guys who are now in charge of those departments can now pillage those departments without anybody pushing back.
Or at least start carrying out some more of the more unsavory and less ethical orders without anyone to get in the way of that.
Precisely. You're getting rid of speed bumps.
Yeah, so in the past, I got the Hangman looking at things differently. That is certainly supportive of what we were just saying.
It can also be delays, so they prevent you from doing what it is you want to do.
Look what I got in my current energy. The Temperance card yet again. Yeah, it's a balance. It's I want to take the things of value right now, but I really should be more patient with it.
He doesn't have time. He's only going to be alive for 2 years.
Yeah, that could be too. It could be Dr. Ronnie Jackson saying, I can only keep you going for this amount of time. So get going.
Yeah, get going. Yeah, get going. Get those cards down there. Okay. Faster. Come on, chop.
The overarching energy, the 8 of Wands, he wants to move quickly. The lesson to be learned, the 3 of Pentacles. That could, once again, it could be his medical team saying, "Yeah, you got to do as much as you can."
You're
as fast
focused
as you
too
can.
much on his health. It's all conspiracy here.
It's all conspiracy.
Yeah,
it's all crazy.
Yeah,
just going with the crazy.
Yeah. Somebody got in his ear. Somebody just whispered in his ear that you need to do this. He's like, okay. That's a good idea.
Going for the crazy.
I suspect, this is going to be like one of those finder fees. If I steal $1 million from the department, I'll kick $100,000 your way. Donate it to your PAC.
Lovely.
Or something.
Yeah, he's got a lot of money that he needs to make this time around.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's going to give up his presidential salary.
There's no chance. He ain't leaving no money on the table this time around.
Yeah. He knows that this is his final appearance, as it were.
You look at it. He's not in there to do the job. He is not interested even a little bit in doing the job. All he's interested in is throwing his weight around, being a bully to the world, being a bully to those who stand up to him, and taking as much money looting as much as he can from the government. So, yeah.
He's making America great again.
He's filling his pockets as fast as
well,
he can.
that he's making great again too.
All right. Anyways, I'm done.
He's
I'm revolted. Thank you very much for watching this video and supporting our channel. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. If you like these videos, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to be woken up every night, and hit the bell, and you'll be woken up every night at midnight Pacific time with a new video.
Ah, yes. And now here's the part where we offer you something no other twin channel offers you.
Yes. A cat clock.
Yes.
See, there he is.
Cat clock.
Yes, it is Saturday. It is 4:21 p.m. and
even non-twin channels don't offer you that.
No, and the secret card today is our Trump favorite, the 5 of Wands.
The Billy Brawl card.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy times, folks.
It's only been 4.5 days, and it feels like
God, doesn't it?
4.5 weeks.
Oh my God, it feels like it's been months.
If you've ever been in a relationship with a malignant narcissist, you know what I'm talking. That card resonates, and this whole thing. Just when you thought you were done with the drama, this guy comes in full on 100% drama, foot to the floor drama. And it's going to be like that for a while until he basically flames out of drama, and then everything just grinds to a halt.
Oh my God.
So, Week 1, we have a few more weeks of drama.
Hang in there, folks. Have a great day.
Take care.
Bye.